Wales has 40,000 disabled men and women, a much higher proportion than the rest of Britain. This is mainly due, of course, to past industrial conditions. Many of these people live in areas where their chances of getting work are poor. These people are on an afternoon's outing to a woolen mill, and it's a very special woolen mill because it employs only disabled people. It's the Cambrian mill at Llanwrtyd Wells, and it's run by the British Legion. In this factory there are 45 men and women. They take the fleece of the mountain sheep, sort, dye and weave it. The machines they use are as intricate as you'll find in any modern factory, although some of them are over 100 years old. Each has its part to play, along with the men and women who operate them, in producing the finished product, which can be anything from a roll of cloth to a pair of socks. The Welsh woolen industry is unique in the fact that it uses only new wool, whereas much of the industry outside Wales uses reconditioned wool, which has more recently been on the human's back than on the sheep's back. The demand for the products of this factory are growing every year, and they export to countries like Canada, America, Denmark and Sweden. Some of the disabled here are ex-servicemen who live in the mill's hostel nearby. Others come from Breconshire itself. Many are physically disabled, whereas others are former psychiatric patients, probably the most difficult to find work for. But there's no doubt that the mere fact that they are at work aids their recovery. The mill produces something like 40,000 yards of cloth a year. Mr. Hetherington, you're the manager and you produce this amount of cloth a year, but do you make a profit?
Well, not in terms of actual cash, but we work as if we're going to.
How can you afford to do this?
Well, we do need to be subsidised, and to this extent we're subsidised by the British Legion, by the county councils. We're bringing county council workers in now, and they contribute in proportion to the use they make of the factory, and also by the Ministry of Labour, who support us because we're a sheltered workshop.
Do you undercut the rest of the woolen industry in Wales in order to sell your products?
Oh no, not at all, no. I think we're dearer than most, even though we don't sell at the actual price that it takes to produce it, the cost price. We sell as near as we can to the commercial price, but it's still more, I think, than anybody else.
What plans have you for the future of the mill?
Well, we've about reached now the number of people we can employ in the existing building.
Do you hope to expand?
Oh yes, we think that the first thing to assess is the service if we need it. You see, we don't exist just for the sake of existing, just that if we are needed, if there's more people to come, then we'll think in terms of employing them.
Mr. Hetherington, thank you very much.
Pleasure.